wash you've seen known to man. And I will be out of the door. Only gonna use this bunch right here. And I'm going to cook collard greens on Sunday. I have some fresh bunches. I got, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and one of these cucumbers as well. And you'll be pleased to know that I found a, what's the one? I've been looking for it. It's in the fridge. You will be pleased to know that I have found the, what I got taken out of the fridge. To get the, there it is. You will be pleased to know that I have found the jackfruit. And we will be cooking that together soon. We will be, I think I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna give it a try on Sunday. The dragon fruit. So, but I have been yearning for some greens. And because I haven't been doing a lot of cooking. Still been eating pretty fairly good. Still on top of my, I haven't been cooking, but I have been eating, but I've still been eating healthy. So I'm grateful for that. One or two little things I may have eaten, but nothing to really have me off the grid. When I tell you I'm making a small amount of greens, that's what I'm making, a small amount of greens. Because I just cannot spend another day without my leafy greens in this vessel here. Make sense? Yeah, I need some leafy greens on the inside of me. Again, I will be, my goal is to make greens on Sunday and give the jackfruit a try. I hear it tastes like pineapple. There's a gentleman, he said he grew up in the produce department. He said he grew up eating jackfruit. He said it tastes like pineapple. I also, from what I understand, it can be used as a substitute. So we'll see. And I hope I like it because I don't like how it looks. And you guys know that watch this channel that I'm a visual eater. I like for things to look appetizing if I'm going to eat it. Oh, thank you guys for being on here. I'm doing a really fast collard green wash and I'm going to be out of the door. Hi. Oh, Lord, I should have had my eyeglasses on. Hello there. Let me go and grab them. Hello, everyone that's on here. And let me ask you guys while you're on here. I see you now. Hi, Peace and Joy 247. Also, quick question for all 17 of you guys that's on here. Do you think, I'm going to be looking for responses all year long. Do you think I should remain a faceless channel or come on live screen altogether? I have been on here a couple of times. I was on here last week. Someone was like, hey, why can't we see you? I said, well, it's a faceless channel. That's why you can't see me, although I've showed my face a couple of times. And I even have that in my write-up. So, yeah, this is all I need. It's just a small bit of greens, but a sister needs some greens in her life. And I will be cooking greens on Sunday the way that I really like them. I like to cook them in a lot of oil. I like for my greens to be oily. But I'm doing a really quick wash here. My water's too cold from hands. Warm it up a tad. A quick wash, and I'm just going to stir fry these, and I'm going to cut that tomato up. I am working today. And I'll be out of this door soon. I don't have to go far, but I do have to go. Okay, let me get another wash in on these. That's why I put very few in here, because these have to be clean if you're gonna cook them. The good thing about collard greens, they're like the most easy to clean and wash. Very easy to clean and wash. Probably need to step away. And when I say I'm going to start down these very fast, oh, I have some interesting things I'm going to show you all next week. Interesting, not next week, but yeah, Sunday starts in the week. Oh, they're going to be interesting. I found the jackfruit. I'm so happy about that because I had not seen one in a while. Let me get my skillet going here. I mean, sometimes it's kind of noisy because, let's see, put some oil in my skillet. And I'm not going to be on here long, but I said, well, I don't have to cook, so I want you all to see. Fill my water bottle up. Let me grab a knife. You can tell I'm rushing today, right? That's why I said out of the door. I'm going to, I want to make sure you can still see. Oh, thank you all for being on here. It's 20 of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, but I don't need to make sure you can see everything that I'm doing there. Okay. These should be good to go. Yep. Yes, they are. I'm telling you, this is something different here to cook on. I'm cooking on, I've never cooked with electric in my life, ever. I'm talking about like just hot now. I have a fan I'm turning on the wall so it doesn't get noisy in here. It's a different type of cooking, that's for sure. I had to learn how to cook on it because I'm not used to that. So it's a little bit noisy, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. All right. Yes, because I need some greens in my life. Yes, ma'am. So I have a little bowl that I'm gonna use. Okay. For now, so but let me put that to the side. I just need a little piece of this. It's gonna be a little quick stir fry. So my greens are tasty. You know what I mean? That's all I need. You know what else I found, guys? I found something interesting. I had never had it before. I found, you know, you all know I don't care for beets, but I found a yellow, it's called yellow gold, I believe. And it's a beet, like red beets. So I'm gonna be showing you that and finding out the health benefits of that. I may even do a smoothie with them. It's called a yellow gold beet. And then I have the red beet to show the variations of those. So let's see if I can chop that down a little bit more. I'm supposed to be going faster because this is supposed to be a hole out of the door move here, but that's okay. So this is how I want these cut up, like so. I have my skillet going over there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on here. Let's see, who am I talking with there? Guess it depends on your comfortability if you want to stay. Oh, no. I'm asking the community. See, I'm asking you guys on purpose. So I'm comfortable with being on camera. And so I've built the community, so I want to know what the community would prefer. That's why I'm asking you guys. So I'm always on camera a whole lot. And other on other platforms. So I'm okay with being on camera. So but I hear what you're saying too as well, for like multiple reasons. I get it. I do understand. So now I have my hot oil going. I'm gonna season I'm not gonna season the greens. I have some pink Himalayan salt and some bay leaves here. I need to get more, but you can't go wrong with the bay leaves in your food. You're talking about a great flavor. Oh my gosh. And it's good for memory loss. Prevention, memory loss prevention. It aids and memory loss. So again, this is out of the door. So I think I'm only gonna need one tomato, but I'm probably only gonna need half, yeah, of that cucumber. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Half of the cucumber. You know, cucumbers. Well, for me anyway, like if I get hungry at night, as you know, some do. If I'm up really late, which I'll be up late night, if I just have to eat something, I have a protein drink with me too. If I just have to eat something, I'm gonna go for some cucumbers and tomatoes because I can eat these by themselves. I don't need any seasoning on them, but of course I like my Italian dressing as well. But I can just have this by itself, hands down. But this is great for if you're just hungry at night, you have one of these. You don't have another piece. If you're just hungry at night, great combination. You don't have to be concerned about, oh, I ate the wrong thing. It's that, and the third, as my son would say. I may put a little, I'm all good to go. I may put a little black pepper on there. Boom, I'm done. Okay, done. So now I have a whole avocado with me. Boom, here I go with these seasonings in the skillet. I'm not even gonna need that other tomato over there at all. And I have to buy some new cookware. I gotta get some new cookware. And I like plain colors, when I say plain, earth tone colors. So I'm probably gonna go with I am probably going to go with a off-white. That's like I love off-white beige. I like bold colors too, but as far as the cookware, and I've had like bold cookware before. Probably gonna cook that on Sunday too. The acorn squash. I'm gonna put that over there. And so far I'm cooking with, I can't say I'm cooking with fire like I normally do. But yeah, this is some different cooking here. So different. Here's my water bottle up. And I can pop out the door in a minute. Maybe I should bring you guys over here to the stove. Got this little bit of handful of greens. I'm gonna put it on. Let it be cooking. And thank you so much for watching on here with me and commenting. I appreciate you. I sure do. I appreciate you. This be like so much fun to me. Just being on here chatting with the community. Very fun. And I think that I have started to enjoy everything I do in my life as I age. That's got a big part to do with me creating a channel as well. Just enjoy life, you know? Don't sweat the small stuff. And guess what? In my humble opinion, the small stuff is, probably need to speak about it, but in my opinion, the small stuff is, thank you for hanging on here with me. Let's see if I can like bring you over here with where I'm at. Let's see if I could, pardon the shaky camera, pardon the shaky camera. There you go, there you go. In my opinion, the small stuff is being concerned about things that are fruitless, that do not serve us well, right? I hope you can see those greens. There we go. There we go. Hope you can see those. Oh, I don't want to tear things up over here. There you go. And here we go. All right. I'm like, I cannot go another day without me some greens. Some greens I cook myself. Pardon the noise, pardon the shaky camera. I'm gonna go in with a little seasoning. That's what I'm gonna do. That's noisy, it's too noisy. And let's go in with a little bit of seasoning. And let's see. I'm going in with a little bit of cayenne pepper. Got a little pepper in that. A little tiny small kick to it, not that much. I'm even going to go in with a, let's see. Now, you know I'm rushing. Because I'll be kind of messy. I'm going in with a tiny bit. I put a little bit of, because they're collard greens, that's a little bit of organic sugar to get the bitterness out of the greens. That's enough right there. That's a tad. Let's see what else I want in here. Some paprika. Actually, a little bit of turmeric. I'm going with a little bit of turmeric and a little bit of paprika. There's my paprika. There it is. And a little bit of turmeric. That ought to do it. And a little bit of Himalayan salt, and I think I'm cooking with gas. But not gas, cooking with it. Now, my mom used to say that cooking with fire, cooking with electric here. Yes, different. It takes some getting used to. But I thank God for being able to cook. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for what I have, but it's so different. And I did not know that until afterwards. Look at that beautiful color. Look at that color. Told you I like a lot of oil in mine now. When I use a pot, a standard pot, that's why I said I'm going to invest in some new cookware. When I use a standard pot, because I discarded of some things. When I use a standard pot, what I do is, I'm doing good on time. What I do is a little bit more oil. When I use a standard pot, I have all my seasonings at the bottom, just like you see this here. And what I do is, I have lots of oil. Lots and lots of oil. I really don't have no water. I'll go in there with a little bit of water. Just a tad bit of water. See that? The rest is all oil. Just the way I want it. Oh, need some pink salt. A little bit of Himalayan salt. A little bit of pink Himalayan salt. There it is over here in this jar. Pink Himalayan salt. I think I better put that in here too. So easy to put. Too much. For the most part, you kind of have an eye to look at it to see the amount that's in there. But Here we go, guys. Himalayan salt. I don't know if I'm gonna need all this in there. Yeah, I don't want it to be too salty. Because I want it to taste like greens and not. And look, you don't have to cook the life out of them. I used to just like cook the life out of greens. And that is not necessary. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. Hi, China. Wait a minute. Yeah, that is someone's. No. Ever cooked? Oh, I got the question. Hi, Seja Bo. I hope I'm not butchering your name. I have not cooked Chinese vegetables before. Well, I cooked with one. It was the bok choy. I believe that's a Chinese vegetable. And I put it in my soup. But just all together, all Chinese vegetables, I have not. You have to share some of those vegetables with me so I can try them. And that's what this is, all about. The community I built, and who knows what will happen with it. Yay, that's smelling pretty good right there to me. So when I get hungry, I want to go in for some healthy food. I'm not trying to go in for, I do eat out at restaurants. I have a restaurant I eat at. It's called Can't Believe It's Not Meat. I really like the food. I haven't had any poor experiences there. Matter of fact, I shared a couple times. One time I had lasagna. I shared it with you guys because I didn't cook that day. And it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. And so I have to skedaddle. So I'm going to come off camera here. God bless you all. Thank you for being on here with me and watching. And these are my collard greens. You're going to see greens again on Sunday. Sometime probably March. If I feel like cooking. And that jackfruit is coming. Thank you all. Peace and blessings.